Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Central banks are moving to design a stable cryptocurrency system. In a week of Wild West volatility in the unregulated crypto markets, the US Fed has signalled it will have a lot to say soon about central bank digital currencies, and they want to play a leading role in the development of international standards. Central banks around the world, most notably the People's Bank of China, are moving ahead with digital currencies which could give them a head start in how standards develop. US jobless claims fell slightly more than expected to 454,000 last week, taking the total to just under 3.7 million on these programs, and the lowest since the start of the pandemic. And the next regional Fed survey of manufacturers, this one from the Philly Fed region for May, has come in still very positive, but a sharp downgrade from their prior April survey. New order levels and activity levels reduced, and price increases hit a 40-year high after sharp jumps. In Canada, the ADP employment report for April expanded by 351,000 new jobs, although that is at lower pace than the March rise of 635,000 gain. The only sector shrinking there was their IT sector. In the EU, they've voted decisively to freeze progress on ratifying the China-EU Investment Agreement, the CAI. Fundamental differences on human rights are behind the move. China's restrained response to the vote and its complete absence from Chinese media indicates that Beijing is shaken by the move. It was banking on the CAI being ratified. In Australia, their unemployment rate fell to 5.5% from 5.6%, but that was because their participation rate fell. Actually, employment fell by 31,000, which was much worse than the 15,000 rise that was expected, and compares with a March rise of 77,000. Although there are continuing threats of action by Beijing, commodity prices are staying high, even if they are day-to-day volatile. Both copper and iron ore prices are moving back up today, and the global aluminium demand is said to be very strong. US Treasury 10-year yields starts today down sharply at 1.63%, giving up 6 basis points from this time yesterday. And the price of gold starts today up $11 from this time yesterday at $1,874 an ounce. This commodity has also been volatile recently. Oil prices start today another $1.50 lower than just under $62 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is just on $65 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today at 72 US cents, a little change since this time yesterday. Against the Australian dollar, we're marginally softer at 92.6 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're unchanged at 58.9 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index starts today still at 73.4. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.